Both Borussia Mönchengladbach and Bayer Leverkusen lost last time out. Borussia Mönchengladbach, the home team, 7th with 29 points. Leverkusen, 3rd with 37. Kiesling still looking for that elusive 100th Bundesliga goal. Would he get it against Gladbach? We join the game in the 3rd minute, and it's a chance for the visitors. And André Schürrle with that effort, with the first real scene of the day that was worth looking at. So close, but no reward. 6 minutes later, Leverkusen starting the much more interested party. Not a great hit from Lars Bender. Lucien Favre focused on this game, not thinking about the upcoming Europa League game against Lazio. The first half very much belonged to Leverkusen. They even had the ball in the net on 35 minutes. André Schürrle's goal not given. Offside was the decision from the referee and his assistants, but as you can see, they were not on the money. Nothing really very much to see from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Philipp Wohlscheid unnecessarily putting the ball out for a corner just before the half-time whistle. Gladbach hadn't had a single shot on goal in the entire first half. 44 minutes gone. Nordtveit with the corner. The header from Martin Stranzl in his first start of 2013. And Borussia Mönchengladbach took the lead. And Philipp Wohlscheid also involved with the goal. Does that come off of his shoulder? Leno couldn't get there. So at half-time, 1-0, and the Borussia Mönchengladbach fans hoping that their team would stay in front. Leverkusen, after the restart, got straight to business. Sidney Sam putting the visitors back on level terms in the 52nd minute. His 5th goal of the season. Hasn't had too many starts this season, Sidney Sam. This is only his 10th game, but it's his 5th goal in those 10 games. Just a few minutes later, chance for Gladbach to go in front. Dominguez nearly steering the ball past Leno. Sascha Lewandowski, Leverkusen's coach, urging his team on. Just a couple of minutes to go before the break. Arango's lovely ball to De Jong, meaning that Borussia Mönchengladbach got their noses in front once again. De Jong's 3rd goal of the season. The Dutch international with a good header, getting in between the central defenders and leaving Leno with no chance. The second half was all fire and glory. Leverkusen back on level terms just a couple of minutes later. Stefan Kiesling with that 100th Bundesliga goal. He joins an elite club. Also his 14th of the season. Burnish with the cross. And the easiest of tap-ins for the striker. But the goal scoring hadn't stopped there. Just 4 minutes later, good work from Castro, providing Schürrle with his 6th goal of the season to make it 3-2 to the visitors. Leverkusen had been pipped 3-2 last weekend against champions Dortmund in their own backyard. Not offside. Great timed run from Schürrle. Nothing that Marc-Andre ter Stegen could do in the Gladbach goal. Slotted through by Castro and tucked away neatly by Schürrle. They had another chance, Leverkusen, to increase their lead with 11 minutes to play. The free kick from Castro coming back to Schürrle after Bender's involvement. Just wide of the mark. Ter Stegen getting his fingers on it. Lucien Favre urging his team on. They felt a point should be possible. 4 minutes to play. The free kick from Juan Arango. One of his colleagues says he's got as good as left foot as Messi. And he found Broers, and Broers found Patrick Herrmann. Herrmann, who scored 6 goals this season now. That's a personal best for him. But he scored 5 in 6 games against Leverkusen. What a record. 3 days after this match, he has a birthday, so there's an early birthday present for Patrick Herrmann, German under 21. Leverkusen with a chance to nick it in time added on for stoppages. Carvajal bursting through. Kiesling looking to get his second in the game, but Marc-Andre ter Stegen equal to the effort. A great second half. Plenty of goals, plenty of excitement. But in the end, the two teams having to share a point apiece. Doesn't help Gladbach get closer to that Europa League spot. Doesn't help Leverkusen get any closer to Bayern Munich. The final score from the Borussia Park Stadium: Borussia Mönchengladbach 3, Bayer Leverkusen 3.